Just from here? Sounds good to me. Okay. Ooh, yeah.
matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. Oh, this door is open. This door right here is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning, Unity. So happy to see ya. Hi, Annie. We are going to sing another Eddie Watkins song, You and Me, and you have lyrics to join us, so please do. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so grateful. I just want to shout. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. I'm shining from the inside out. I'm so grateful. I just want to shout. One life living as you and me, one light shining as you and me, one love loving as you and me, 'cause God is all there is. One life, one life, one love. One life, one life, one love. One life, one life, one love. Oh, one life, one life, one love. One life, one
Good morning. I am first going to take a moment to acknowledge our music team. Yes. And I'm going to say all their names. Susan Breakall, Mark Pearson, TJ Arco, Sean Vinson. We have Mary Ellen Grace on the sax. And we have our lone backup singer, Susan Kane. Thank you all so much. Just beautiful. Boy, we need that right now. We need that music. It opens our heart. It keeps our heart open. And we're so grateful for what you share every week. It's just magnificent. So welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Portland. I'm Beth O'Shields. I'm your administrator. I'm not Reverend Lisa. She is gone for a couple of weeks to celebrate with her family as her nephew graduates from college in Boston. I know she's going to have fun stories to share because I did see on Facebook she and Lauren throwing tea overboard. So I know she's going to have some great stories to share when she gets back. And we wish her safe travels. Of course, we are very fortunate to welcome the lovely Reverend Cylvia Hayes with us this morning. We're always so grateful when she's here. Yes. So as we know, Unity is a ministry that's based on affirmative prayer. We welcome people to our community knowing that each person is divinely designed, and you are here by divine appointment. We are here to love, serve, and as Reverend Lisa often says, to remember that we're all walking each other home. And that's what family and community does, and that's what we are here to do. So this morning, I'm going to share the platform with a few people. I'm going to invite Lynn Soden up to do an opening prayer for us this morning to get the service kicked off. And then Denise Pfister, our volunteer coordinator, is going to follow with some announcements.
Thank you, Beth. Good morning, everyone. So I just invite you right now to know that the chair where you're seated in is holding you and supporting you. And if it's comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath and just let it out. And know that this divine appointment that you've made to be here today is a sacred one. And it is a blessing for us to have you here. And I just want each and every one of you to know that you are safe in this sanctuary. You are loved, and you are held in love. And as a reminder, each and every one of us, that power that created this universe is inside each and every one of us at this very moment. So we join in celebration today. We know that there are people who are traveling. We know that there are people who are not feeling well, and we hold them in our hearts, knowing that every single one is blessed and loved and cared for. And so it is with a joyful spirit that we join together today to learn, to grow, to be nourished, and to know that each of us is a part of God. And so it is. Amen.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Denise, as Beth said. I'm the volunteer coordinator, and today I want to tell you about everything that's happening here at Unity in the next couple days and the week to come. So first and foremost, we have a special workshop. Tamara Keys is going to be back to Unity, and she's providing a workshop based on her book, Learning to Trust Yourself. She's a Harvard Law graduate and a best-selling author. The workshop will be $30, and you can sign up in person through the information table in the lobby and from our newsletter or on our website. She's prepared an informational video for us to share, and we're going to show that now.
Hello, Unity of Portland. I cannot wait to see you. It's Tamara Keeves, and I'm the author of Learning to Trust Yourself. You know how it is when you feel connected to spirit and you feel inspired and you know this is real and you know you can do anything. and then you doubt. And then a bill comes in, or then some crazy thought comes in, and you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Most of us live this way. And I want to tell you, we are here now to become undiluted. It's time. It's time to stop waffling back and forth from what we know to be true. Our life purpose is to listen to an inner voice, but it's an inner voice of love, not an inner voice of fear. Because when we learn how to trust ourselves, when we trust ourselves, we trust our spirit, we trust our genius, we trust our knowing, everything becomes possible. And that's what I want to help you do. I want to help you learn how to trust yourself and this voice inside you that can do anything. I walked out of a career as an attorney. I'd gone to Harvard Law School. I walked out of everything to become a writer. I didn't know what I was doing. I had to learn how to trust myself. I had to learn how to trust the instincts in me, the plan, the love, this universe, everything. And it has worked. And it's a journey of continuing to trust yourself moment by moment by moment. That's what I want to teach you. Because we are the ones who are here to make a difference in this world. When you have a different relationship with yourself, you will have a different relationship with the universe. You will be flooded with knowing, with insight, with love, with support. Let's do this. I cannot wait to meet you, to play with you, to guide us together, to create this together. I'm just so excited to meet you and to help you learn to trust yourself.
Okay, that was great. Hopefully, you'll find the sign-up sheet in the lobby, and you'll take the time to read more about that. Okay, so on Sunday, June 8th, Lisa will be offering a membership orientation following the service. This orientation is necessary for anyone seeking to join and become a member of Unity of Portland. If you're on this membership track, our welcome ceremony will be June 22nd. If you are interested in the Unity Path, there's still time to pick up a membership form in the lobby. Saturday, June 28th, from 11 to 3 p.m., Dr. Jack Miller will be offering a free workshop titled Healing Our Losses. There are more details in the lobby as well as in our Thursday newsletter. This week, every Tuesday at 4 p.m., Lisa Siri will be offering chair yoga and meditation. Drop-ins are welcome, and each class is $10. Every Thursday at 1:30, our current events book study group is reading Marianne Williamson's Politics of Love. Everyone's welcome, and you can join them any Thursday. They've created a what you can do table and wall near the stairs in our lobby. And on this wall, Alice has featured an event taking place today. So this event's at 2:30 to 5 p.m. Tom Hastings of Portland Peace Team will offer a conflict resolution training. If this interests you, please visit the What You Can Do area in the lobby for more details. Also today from 12:30 to 2:30, our LGBTQ plus group will be meeting. And this meeting will explore the topic of nonviolent communication. Gwen will be introducing and refreshing our toolkit for communication with compassion, love, and leaning into clarity. Allies are always welcome. Every Sunday at 10:30, our chaplains offer a guided meditation. This is a wonderful way to calm and center before our Sunday service, and we welcome you to participate. Every Sunday after the service, we invite everyone to join us downstairs for coffee and connection. While this is your opportunity to enjoy a light lunch and conversation and experience the friendliness we offer here at Unity of Portland. I hope to see you there. Please note that our 9 Powers class, previously held on Sundays, is now concluded. And we have a service announcement. Our Unity office will be closed all day, Monday, May 26th, to observe Memorial Day. And it is my privilege to thank all those who have served. And we acknowledge you and we appreciate you. And now I wanted to just do a little spiel about our service here at Unity of Portland. If anyone has artistic flair and enjoys interior design, does quilting, or has other general art experience, and would like to help create our sacred space, please find me so that I can find a home for your skills and your talents here at Unity. And I'm also seeking people who have time during the regular work week to clerk at our bookstore back with Alice. So if you are interested in doing that and helping in that way, please see myself or Alice after the service. And again, there's so many ways to get involved here at Unity of Portland. I've created a table downstairs, so when you come to Coffee and Connection, you can go to the table and read about the many ways that you can get involved. And there's a sign-up sheet there that you can also sign up for, whether it's gardening or Coffee and Connection. There's so many ways. And then you can take one of those cards home. Our prayer chaplains. One of the most important things we offer here is our service of prayer. And our chaplains for today are Sherry and Lisa, and they're going to be available for you after service. Thank you. And so if you'd like to pray with somebody, you're welcome to come up and meet with them after the service. Okay, and lastly, we also have another way to pray. There are cards behind each seat, and you can complete those cards. There's a box in our lobby where you can put. Oh, it's right here. I'm sorry. There's a box right here where you can put those cards, and our chaplains will pray for you. We also have Dial a Prayer, which can be found in our lobby. It's on a small magnetic card that you can place on your fridge, and that acts as a quick reference, and that's for you throughout the week. And lastly, I want to welcome all of the new people who have arrived here today. If it's your first time attending, we're so happy that you're here. We've offered you a red rose sticker, and that is in your welcome packet. You can place that on your name tag, and we'll know that you're new to Unity of Portland, and we can greet you. If you have any questions and are inspired to become more involved with everything that is Unity, then please feel free to complete the yellow card, which can be found in your welcome packet. Do we have one of these? It looks just like this. There's a back side as well. Please complete it. And what that will do is it will probably get you a phone call from me. So I will call you and I will let you know what's going on, answer any questions you have, current events, classes, how you can be of service if you'd like to get involved that way. And for our online viewers, we have a QR code, which will give you access to this card as well. If you did not get a packet at this time, please raise your hand and the ushers will kindly give you a packet. And looks like everybody got one, so fantastic. Thank you so much and welcome to Unity of Portland.
Thank you, Denise. I'm always so happy to share the platform. It's nice to hear somebody else do the announcements. I'm just saying. It's really great. Okay, without further ado, we're going to stand. We're going to sing.
In this along the way.
Spreading peace along the way.
Right time, right place. Live in love, every day. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light in this world. In this world. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light in this world. In this world. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. You got it. Good job.
And this is the place and the time to let it shine. And you can greet each other with a bow, a handshake, or a hug. Yes. All right, let's dance back to our seats. It was hard not to dance to that. I saw you out here doing that. It was great. I know, right? Beautiful. All right, so before we get to the meditation this morning, I want to introduce and welcome back Reverend Cylvia Hayes, an award-winning environmental and poverty prevention activist. Boy, that was a mouthful. Poverty prevention activist. Let me say Whew, that's a mouthful. She serves on the Unity Worldwide Board of Directors and the Earth Care Ministry team. She also serves the Unity Spiritual Community of Central Oregon, and her mission is to help heal separation consciousness so that humanity can develop an ecological mindset and all creation can survive. Isn't that beautiful? Come on up, Reverend Cylvia. She certainly inspires us every time she's here. We're glad to have her. She's going to do the meditation here in just a moment, so there you go. It's all you.
And I think we're going to be taken gently into meditation.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace.
I invite us to take a deep breath, to hold the words of that song as a mantra as we bring our awareness more and more fully into this holy instant of right now, of the present moment. We allow our entire being to relax, to know safety. And with our powerful consciousness, we focus in on that light that is indeed in and through all of us. This delicious stillness of physical form, stillness of thought. It is a secret place that we each have, the secret place of the Most High. And we can move through busy times with stillness. And then we shine a healing light as we go.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I can be your mountain when you're feeling valley low. I can be your street light, showing you the way home. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seeds, plant a little happiness, let the roots run deep. If it's love that we give, then it's love that we reap. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seeds. Yeah, I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. The door is always open
You guys sound fantastic this morning. Thank you. That was awesome. And I always have to thank Reverend Lisa Davis, too, because I'm a big fan of hers, and she's a mentor of mine, and I think it's always an honor when she trusts me with you all. So I'm grateful for that. And unexpectedly, my other mentor minister, Jane Hyatt, is here from Bend, so it's really neat. I didn't know she was going to be here, so it's really cool to have you here. I am just going to tell some stories today because we are a storytelling species, and there will be a point to some of these meandering stories, at least I hope so. Many years ago now, I was in Maui, Hawaii, with my partner, John, and we were out in kayaks on the ocean. It was a still blue, a quiet day. The blue water was very flat and still, and we had been seeing whale spouts. This was the time of the year when the humpback whales are there to mate and have babies and take care of their babies, and we'd been seeing the spouts off in a distance, and at this point in my life, I had never been up close with a whale, and I so wanted it, and we're bobbing along in the kayak, and I'm hoping, and they're way over in the distance, and I put my hand down in the water, and I just said, whale people, if it's not too much trouble, if you could come by, we'd be so respectful, we'd love it so much. And then we're still seeing spouts, and then it's getting closer, the spouts are a little closer, and pretty soon, this huge being launches itself up out of the water, bent in our direction. And it does that several times. And the last time that it came up was so close to us, you could see the striations in the blubber. And when it hit that time, it dove, and it just left us bouncing in the little kayaks, But it took me a moment, I don't even know how long, honestly, time stood still, to realize I had tears streaming down my face. It was just, talk about an experience of being in the present moment, right? It was awe. And a little while later, we had a mother whale and her calf come by, and they were like swimming around under the kayak. You could hear whale song coming up through the kayak. Now, my question at that time was, did they hear my communication? Did I call them? I like the thought of that, right? There's no way to know. Maybe they were curious about us. The cool thing about it, and the title of my talk today is The Power of Story and Nature's Narratives. Because one of the threads, I think, of nature's story for sure is that there is so much more going on in this world, in this reality, than we can even have any understanding of. We literally have no idea the level of intelligence and emotionality of whales, right? We guess at it. There's always more going on than what our senses can detect. On the way here this morning, I was listening to a podcast, Hidden Brain, I think, on NPR, and they were talking to a cognitive scientist, and the whole show was about how we humans tend to think we know a lot more than we know. The whole thing's like, okay, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about a little bit. And they actually, there's a term that they use in the cognitive scientific field, which I learned about in this podcast this morning, called the illusion of knowledge, right? We just think we know a lot more than we do. And sometimes that can be daunting or feel a little shaky. Often, though, it's really awesome, because if we're looking at difficult circumstances, dark things, to just be able to step back and say, maybe there's a lot more going on here than at first appearance. So our stories have power. We use stories to describe the events of our lives, to frame our memories. We craft our personal identities, sometimes over and over and over again, through the stories that we tell. Stories also weave history, and they shape culture. Stories compose narratives that affect worldviews. Now, currently, much of our Western culture is caught in a political and cultural climate of battling narratives. You've got interests on different ends of a spectrum that tell different stories with an agenda, trying to drive a certain agenda. We're literally living at a time when, depending upon the stories that you're hearing and telling, your view of reality is very, very different from a lot of our neighbors right now. This is the place that we are in currently in the evolution of humanity. I pay a lot of attention to news. I am a cultural commentator and a writer, and I think I just tend to have pretty good resiliency toward it, but sometimes it's a bit much. And when I start to feel just a little depressed or a little down or a little rattled, I find great personal comfort in tuning into the stories that nature's telling, those bigger stories. There's something really cool that happens here in only Oregon. There is a little butterfly called the Fender's Blue butterfly. It's a little guy, total wingspan's about an inch wide. It only lives in certain grassland area in Willamette Valley, and it was almost extinct. They did a bunch of grassland restoration, reintroduced native plants, and the Fender's Blue is on the upswing again. Now, what's really intriguing about this little insect, because it's so small, though in the caterpillar phase and the worm phase, it's this little tiny green worm, and it's very vulnerable. And when that little worm is going along doing its thing, and it attracts a predator, let's say bigger beetles that will eat it, it twerks its body really hard, and that sends out this high-pitched sound that the ants respond to. Because over millennia, they have formed a symbiotic relationship. The ants will rush in, provide assistance and help protect this little worm, and in result, the caterpillar will drop a little drop of sweet-tasting nectar that the ants eat. Isn't that cool? Only right here in your backyard, right? It's very, very special. Now, if you think about it, our primary cultural story is it's all about dog eat dog. It's all about competition, right? But nature so often shows us it's actually about collaboration, mutuality, benefiting one another, even in very creative ways. So imagine how this culture will shift when our story, our most widely held story, shifts from one of rugged individualists, which is BS anyway, rugged individualism and competitive this, and it's always got to be winners or losers. Imagine how that will shift when we really start to biomimic nature and become more collaborative, more cooperative, when that becomes our cultural theme. I think we're headed in that direction. I think that's why we've got some of the bumps that we're going through. It's all getting exposed right now. Imagine what it will be like when, on grand scale, we learn that leadership is not about seizing power, but surrendering to service. That'll shift things, right? There's enough nodding heads in this room to know that already. Now, one of the most empowering learnings that I have gained through Unity and New Thought is that we do have the right and the ability to control our thinking and to control our own narrative, to create our own stories and recreate our own stories. I was raised a rough little farm kid up in the foothills of Washington State by Okie parents, and I was raised to fight, and I was raised to be tough, and I was pretty good at it, it's like, and my identity built around being a fighter, being a hard worker, and being able to push through anything. And as it turns out, I created a life over the next few decades where I had to do a lot of that, right? And as life will often do to us fighters, it wore me down. It got a little too hard at some point. I went through some really intense, life-changing, prolonged experiences, and I just finally realized I was in a super broken, low moment, and it's like, man, I'm tired of fighting. I need a new story. I need a new way to describe my modus operandi for navigating this world that we're going through. I didn't want to fight my way anymore. I wanted to love my way through. And I literally, using tools that we gain right here in Unity and New Thought, I started actively doing that, actively catching when I was telling the old story and then moving to allow for something more, allowing my identity to open up a little bit so I could step into something else. Now, my own story, I know I can be tough and all that if I have to. I still got that in my wheelhouse, you know? But I also know that I'm learning to have a level of consciousness that allows more ease, more support, more love, and it is so much more fun. But it had to happen with me opening a little bit of a crack in the story that I was willing to tell about myself and to myself. Now, not only can we choose our own story about who we are now, we can choose to rewrite our histories. And I've learned this in a powerful way as well. When I went through all those those couple of years of really hard stuff, people would ask me, you know, what happened? And I could say, well, we got publicly shamed, politically taken down, investigated by the FBI, the DOJ, wrecked my business, upset my family. That's all true. It's all true. I could also say, well, something really intense came out of the blue. It was hard. I decided to use it as an unasked for sabbatical. I did a lot of inner work, because that's all I could do at that time. I did a lot of inner work, started ministerial studies, wrote a book. All that's still true. Which is more empowering? So that was a profound experience for me. I think the human species, as far as we know, is the only species that has this predilection toward identifying in the victim identity. There's a lot of that, and I'm speaking from the I, especially childhood stuff, right? The more I am finding, the more I choose an empowering story to tell the history, the more that plays into the present. So the power of story. And nature shows over and over and over, there really is no survival value in playing victim. You don't see very many of our fellow species doing that. They get over something hard, they move on, right? And they're looking for opportunity in the present moment. I think that's such a profound example for us. Earlier this year, another story, we had the incredible experience of flying up into North Alaska, going to this place called Base Camp Borealis. And do you know what glamping? Well, this is a glamping adventure. I mean, it's kind of camping out, but boy, is it in luxury. And you stay in these little domed white buildings that are designed to look like an igloo, but they got all kinds of nice amenities inside. And the whole ceiling and window is window. It's plexiglass. So you lay in your bed in there looking up at the sky, hoping for the northern lights. And they even have a thing called the aurora alarm. So if the northern lights come out at 2 a.m., the alarm goes off, and they'll come get you. I mean, but you don't want to miss it. And I had never seen I'm nature girl, and I had never seen the northern lights before. We got so lucky, so blessed. And pretty soon, even night one, we're watching, and all of a sudden, this green and purple streak just plays across the sky. Then it starts to dance and move a little. And it's just awe-inspiring. And here's one of the many really cool things about this story. Northern lights, or the aurora borealis, are the result of plasma material flung off the sun that travels, I had to write, 93 million miles to Earth, pulled by the gravitational or the magnetic pull. It gets 93 million miles in like 24 to 48 hours. And then it gets attracted to the poles because that's where this planet's magnetic pull is strongest. You can see it with your human eyes, but you actually get much more vivid images of it through a camera. because the camera lens allows more light in than our eyes can. This is such a great example of all of this stuff that's going on that's beyond the scope of our typically used senses. Now, every morning we would wake up in this little igloo, and we'd go out, and the snow, lots of snow up there, of course, all these little tracks, probably snowshoe hares and the boreal squirrels and who knows what else was out there that we were oblivious to. That's another part of the narrative of nature, that it's going on. This stuff, this life, this creative force, it's going on and can be paid attention to and can be tapped into, even when we're unaware of it. A little while after that, in my work as an environmentalist, I wanted to go down to the place, it's in Hornbrook, California, where they had just taken out the 4th dam of the largest dam removal project in US and possibly world history. It was 4 dams on the Klamath River on the border of Oregon and California. And I wanted to just go and bear witness to this because it's a really an historic environmental conservation project. And the history of this place is that in the mid-1800s, the Yurok, Karok, and Hoopa tribes who lived there were forced into reservation, forced off their traditional lands, and they watched as these dams were built for Pacific Power. It was for generating electricity. These dams were built. It blocked the spawning grounds that the salmon typically used, and salmon disappeared. And environmentalists and tribes had worked for years to try to get something done and to try to get the dams removed or whatever, but there was always resistance to it. But as happens, consciousness shifts and things changed. And those dams got old enough that the power company, Pacific Power, they were either going to have to pay a lot of money to retrofit and upgrade. By that time, they had a lot of other electricity sources. So they opened up to, gosh, maybe it just makes more sense to remove them. And guys, I can tell you, when I rounded the corner on this winding gravel road up above this river, and I came to the viewpoint, got out and looked, and you could see the whole basin that I was looking at had just a month before been underwater. It had been flooded out. The river really was not a river. Now I'm looking down, and there's a wild, free-flowing river running through it again. And everything is denuded because it had been flooded, but already along the river, vibrant green vegetation. It was already recovering. A little further downstream on the way out, I stopped. I was way above the river at that lookout point. I wanted to actually touch it. I wanted to bless it. And I stopped down below, and I got out, and the water is really turbid and dark and dirty because it was washing out 100 years of sediment. And it was such a powerful metaphor for me. Once we remove our dams, things really can flow and heal very quickly and restore new growth once we unblock that. Now, the coolest thing about this, 3 days after I got home, biologists reported that they had seen the first salmon going past where that dam had just been. That makes me misty. That brings tears to my eyes. There's pictures online. I've written about it too. And within just a couple of months, reports came back that more than 6,000 wild salmonid had made it up there this year. Researchers thought that that would take years to get to that point. It can heal, and we can heal. Rivers and consciousnesses both can heal very quickly when we unblock them. Right now in this world, we are in a time of trouble, maybe a story of trouble. It's a heavy time, and I know a lot of us are feeling it. I hear from a lot of us that are feeling it, and speaking from the eye, I'm feeling it. Thomas Berry, he's a cultural historian, he wrote, It's all a question of story. We're in trouble just now because we do not have a good story. We're in between stories. The old story, the account of how we fit into it, is no longer effective, yet we have not learned the new story. I like to tweak that just a little to say, yet we have not created the new story. We are in need of stories. You know, ancestors and prophecies from many different cultures and places sort of called for times like these. And nearly all of them note that when we are in times like these, it is time to listen, because the earth is always speaking. It's always telling us that in the field of possibility, there's far more potential than what we see right in front of our faces, what we can touch with our senses. And nature does, her narrative is, she demonstrates that left and right. I may have shared this with you all before. I share it a lot because I love it. One of my very favorite words is chaord, C-H-A-O-R-D. And it means when pockets of new order rise up out of chaos. Again, look at nature. I visited Mount St. Helens not too long after the eruption, and there were already pockets of green. Little frogs had known how to get down on the leeward side of rocks so that they could dig in and survive. New order already coming out of seeming chaos. Forest fires that clear undergrowth to create meadows that are needed for many species, right? We have that same ability, I believe, in these fraught times to have a chaotic experience and have some new and better order rise up out of this. We are in a time of foment. Okay, yeah, let's clap for that. I was a little off script, and that was the only applause line. That tells me something. I just think for me, it's really important to face kind of what's before us and to be conscious and intentional about the stories that we are hearing, the stories that we are telling, not to be ostrich in the sand, not paying attention to what's going on, but using what we have, using our unity and new thought principles to approach the situation from a higher level of consciousness that allows order to flow through it. Part of the story that hasn't been working well for a long time, as far as I'm concerned, is that humans are apart from, separate from, and above all the rest of nature. I really have my whole career taken that story on. And it's not backed up by what we see around us. We humans are a part of, we are nature, right? We don't always behave most nicely with it, but we're a part of it, which means that as we craft better stories about ourselves, for ourselves, about one another, about our place in this world, as we each play our part crafting our stories, we affect and benefit the whole because we are connected to the whole. How we think about the planet, it's part of shaping a story. How we think about one another, how we think about ourselves. I truly believe we have the power to weave a more beautiful story and therefore a more beautiful world that works for all beings. And that is what I ask you today. What's your story? Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Cylvia.
Thank you.
We're always so blessed when you're here. You just share the most wonderful things with us. All right, so at this time, we're going to have a May month of giving update from our new Board of Trustee Treasurer, Annie Adams.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. What a pleasure, and it was lovely to hear from Reverend Cylvia, and made me think, okay, what's my update going to be? And at first, when I got the numbers from Barbara, I was like, ooh, But I'm going to tell a news story, and we're going to look at it as so positive. We've had 24 people give so far for the month of giving, May month of giving, and we've raised about $5,500. So let's applaud that. How lucky are we to be here in this time, in this place? And have you guys gotten your letters? You should have gotten a letter. If you did not, Joyce is shaking her head yes. If you did not get your letter for this May month of giving, there's some on the table. And it's not fun to ask people for money. There's a lot of taboo around it. Do we talk about it? But we have to talk about it. This building has to keep going and be paid for during the summer months when we're all traveling and having fun and enjoying. And so we encourage and invite you to think about giving a monthly donation. And why do we do May month of giving? Because the summer's coming and less people are here. So we just are trying our best. So we're going to continue the May month of giving for a few more weeks. How many of you were here for Tony the Tither's song about tithing? Right? If you did not see that, I encourage you to go back and watch the video. He is hysterical, and he's got a good testimonial and a wonderful song to go with it. So, but today, our speaker and testimonial giver is somebody I just have adored getting to know. Don Davis, our treasurer for 6-some years. Yeah. So it is an honor. I just wanted Don to tell his story. I think many of you know Don, or maybe you don't, but you need to know Don and his wife or partner, Pat. And I'm just so grateful to have had the opportunity. So thank you so much, and I'm going to pass it over to Don.
Thank you. Well, we're here again. I was asked to talk for 15 minutes on why I like unity. So my name is Don, and I wanted to tell you what unity has done for me. A friend of mine invited me to come to a sermon, and I so enjoyed the message the minister gave. She gave us tools that we could take home to practice to help us start our spiritual path. So I took them home and I began to practice during the week. And I was amazed at the changes that seemed to come. So I started taking some classes and continued to get a better feel for what the spiritual path was like. I joined some groups and became better acquainted with more people. I volunteered for the committee in the kitchen. Well, I got to work, but the food didn't improve. But I did learn how to run the dishwashing machine. Then I learned more about how being more supportive for my wife's goal in her life. Surprisingly, how things improved at home. I felt a more need to be of service to the church, and I was elected to the board of trustees, and then I was asked to be the treasurer of the church. That was a real learning experience where I saw how much money it cost to pay our monthly utility bill. We pay, on average, $3,000 a month for our utilities. So on my journey, I began to tithe little small amounts and then increased as I saw the value I was receiving from tithing. And at one time, I realized tithing really works. And so I signed up for Push Pay, and I signed up for the program where every month they take a certain amount out of my bank account. and I so enjoyed that. That's my story. It's not a nature story, but I understand that life is good, and it's been a good ride, and I love it. Thank you.
What a treasure. I couldn't resist. Oh, we love you, Don, so much. All right. Well, it is the time in our service where we do receive our offering and your gifts. Leah has put the ways up here. The easiest way to give, of course, is your text to tithe, where you text Unity of Portland using the number that's on the card in the backs of your chairs. You can do that. You can drop something in the basket the old-fashioned way if you'd rather do that. And we're just so grateful that we get to keep the streams up and going and all the things that share this message with our larger community in the world. So if you'll hold your gift with me this morning, and we'll say our blessing together. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
So grateful every day. Oh, I just want to say thank you. The love you're showing makes me truly alive. Oh, I just hear in my mind, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I am so grateful for the beauty I see. Oh, I am here to be thankful. Whenever I forget, my heart reminds me. Oh, I am living free and thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm so grateful. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Beautiful music today. We've got a few kids back there, but they're not all back there, so I will remind you the LGBTQ plus group is going to meet around 12:30 in the chapel, and they're going to go over that nonviolent communication, which we could probably all use a little lesson in, right? So they'll be doing that today. We do invite you to come down and join us for coffee and connection. It is one of the important parts of our day here. It's where we get to commune with each other and break bread together, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful time together. Okay, we're still waiting on those kids. Oh. So what do you think? I don't know. It's like, okay, here they come, here they come. They're coming. Okay, they're going to open the door. Let's go ahead and start singing them in, Susan. Let's do it.
You are the star of the morning. You
Okay. We change and flow with the action here. Does anybody want to share what we did this morning?
Otis. Hello, my name is Otis, and well, today we mostly just did one thing. You know what? I'm not gonna even say it. We did one thing, LOL. And so we did this game where we were passing around a basket of cards, and each time someone drew a card, it was sometimes it was like a question card where you asked another player something about them or whatever, but it's sometimes a question about you. The cards were different every time, but I don't really know what to call them. Okay, that's my speech. Bye.
And I'm going to walk up here a minute. And Max, you want to come around that side? And I'll have you guys all go down and sit on the floor. Okay? So we're going to do just a little special thing with my big, tall friend here. Max is graduating, and he's going to leave us for good stuff. And my little story before I give him the floor is that he's heard me say before, is that he started here when he was 4, okay? And he came in with his brother and his mother, and his brother was all eyes, and, you know, what can I do and where can I go? And where was Max? Hiding behind his mother. And he stayed there for maybe about 3 months, and she came to me and said, Barbara, I'm going to have to stay with him. And I said, that's fine. You can come and stay. And so for those weeks, she would come in, sit on the little chair next to Max until Max felt comfortable. And there he is now at 18. So we're going to kind of repeat what we do at Rites of Passage. In 2 weeks, we will do it with all the kids and all the teens, but Max is not going to be here. Did you tell him where you're going? You can, when I give you the mic. So anyway, we're going to go through just the little ceremony for him. He's already picked his special little heart. The kids get a little gifty every time they go through our ceremony. And so if you want to go over and light your candle. Okay, and I'm going to give you this, and you can say anything. You can talk about your heart, or you can talk to the kids about coming to Unity, or where you're going, why you won't be here.
Yeah, so unfortunately, like Barbara said, I won't be here for the bigger Rites of Passage in a couple weeks because I will be on my European vacation with that me and my friends have been planning for over a year. So that's my after graduation activities. The heart, ironically enough, says Unity on it. So I thought that was pretty special. Chose that randomly. I don't know. I some of you probably saw me speaking up here last week about my time here at Unity. I feel like I've said a lot about that already, but I guess just speaking to all the youth here, elementary schoolers, middle schoolers, I would encourage you guys to, keep showing up. You'll build, I know that I've built a lot of really special connections through Unity. My friends over there can also attest to that. Keep showing up. If you can, go to as many camps as possible, kids camp and Uniteens, and then eventually YOU. I promise you will have a blast. irreplaceable experience. And yeah, thank you to everybody for showing up and for making my time here so special. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Max. Godspeed on your fun journey that's upcoming. Yes. All right. If you all will stand, it's time for our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all around. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. All right, have a beautiful holiday weekend. Thank you so much. We'll sing the kids out, and you can greet Reverend Cylvia in the back. Thanks so much.
I'm gonna move to the light. I'm gonna speak of the light. I'm gonna sing with the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. When I choose to remember that Spirit is all, I rejoice and give praise and shine in the light. I'm gonna move to the light. I'm gonna speak of the light. I'm gonna sing with the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. When I choose to remember that Spirit is all, I rejoice and give praise and shine in the light. When I choose to remember that Spirit is all, I rejoice and give praise, and I shine in the light. Oh, shine in the light, yeah, shine in the light, shine.